Greetings and salutations to all of you lovely people out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to another installment of Counter Reaction, where you come for the reaction and hopefully you stay for the review. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be checking out Oliver Anthony 90-some Chevy. Now, those of you that subscribed based off of my first reaction of this gentleman here, I have to apologize that I haven't gotten back to his music. I just felt like there was a lot of people kind of taking advantage of the fame, the rise in popularity, etc., etc. But from a perspective of morality, I just felt like I didn't want to be part of that whole thing. I'm trying to carve my own niche here, and I do not want to reside on that part of YouTube where they all just kind of do the same thing. It's just not for me. My focus is the music, whether or not it's popular. Now, with that being said, after this one, I will definitely be going into his older catalog. I don't know how far it goes. I had a few coworkers tell me that he doesn't have too much music. They've scoured the internet for it. They could be wrong, but yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to highlight some of his older stuff if he has it available for us to listen to, react to it, and as you guys know, there is a review segment at the end of each video. Just wanted to get all of that out of the way, and now we can continue with the reaction.
That old darling of mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350's when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day. I'll tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek. We can take her night.
Really quick, I just love the imagery that was included there. It does paint a picture, and in a way that only this type of music can really do. And his voice, it's timeless. I mean, what can I say? Especially in this genre of music. The writing so far is very clean. The instrumentation, very simple, as expected. Not a bad thing. When vocals are the key emphasis of a video or song, I like when the instrumentation kind of takes a back seat. It's just there for support, and it allows the artist to convey their message in a very clean and concise way, and you're less distracted by other musical elements that are trying to fight for your attention. For how I listen to music, that's what happens when something is a bit overproduced. My mind gets distracted. I'm thinking about what instrument that is. It could just be a me problem, but either way, I'm really enjoying this song so far.
Nice and slow, a case of beer and a Zemco. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy. In the back of that 90-some Chevy. She's hotter than hell, I'm higher than gas. She's sweeter than honey, I'm poor white trash. She ain't had a check that I couldn't cash. I guess that she's my Carter, then I'm her cash. And I've been sitting around.
Was it Jane or June? I forgot his wife's name, Johnny Cash's wife. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's rewind it back.
And I've been sitting around drinking on it. I guess I'm gonna have to get me a ring and get it on it. 'Cause that old darling of mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350's when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day. I tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go and listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek.
I do like that after a hard week at work or just having a hard week in general, his moment or his idea of a moment of respite is to be in nature. That's definitely not the case for all of us. I mean, born and raised here in Southern California, that's not my idea of relaxing. But because of the music that he's making, because of the person he seems to be, I feel like it keeps on brand. I like when my bluegrass country artists are living the lives that they're singing about, personally. Just means more. But yeah, I am enjoying this song. Once again, let's go back just a little bit.
Creek, we can take her nice and slow. A case of beer and a 7 cold. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy. In the back of that 90-some Chevy. That old darling of mine's like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on.
Very common metaphor, though, in this type of music. Either way, I enjoyed this song. I enjoyed it very much so. Very easy to listen to, obviously extremely easy to relate to, especially some of you out there in the countryside that are actually doing this type of thing during the week or on the weekend, or in a very similar situation. So that's who he's making this music for. As a music lover, I can still appreciate it. I can pick and choose what I find relatable. I feel like that is an important part of understanding music. But from a vocalistic standpoint, it was solid. Nothing insane, nothing mind-blowing. It didn't need to be. That's not what this was for. I'm sure that if he wanted to put all of his skills on display, he would, and that might come at some point. So as you guys know, this is a genuine and honest reaction. I'm not gonna be acting all crazy on camera. You only see that when I'm given a reason to act like that for. So solid song, very solid song. But where would I put this? Is this gonna be blacklisted, no listed? Is this gonna be a playlister? Now, it's not necessarily a difficult decision. I know where this is going. So yeah, this is a playlister. There was really nothing noteworthy in this song that would have me rushing to add this to a playlist, but there were also no negative elements involved in the making of this song or even in the performance itself that would make me kind of hesitant to add it to a playlist. I would just have to try to be selective with which one I would be adding it to. Definitely easy listening, maybe road trip music, maybe background office music, potentially. But yeah, that settles it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one.